I'm bad at video games. I'm the furthest thing from a first-person shooter fan. I wasn't allowed to play Wolfenstein 3D as a kid. GoldenEye was literally the game that made me realize I was generally bad at video games, and these days, most modern first-person games give me motion sickness. I really did enjoy Doom 2016, though. I found the pace and controls to be extremely tight, and it just felt like the best version of whatever they were trying to do. Doom Eternal passed me by, but I've been looking forward to Doom the Dark Age since I saw the preview a year or so ago, and even more so since I picked up a PlayStation 5 a few months back. While I'm not a huge fan of first-person shooters, I am a fan of dark fantasy and medieval settings, forgiving parry mechanics, and games that just let you blow off some steam. You play as the Slayer, basically the Doom guy from previous games, summoned to a weird past where they have Bluetooth headsets in their medieval knight armor, and a faction of humans is working with a faction of aliens to fight demons, I think. The details of the story aren't important, but the aesthetic is very cool. While you do run around killing demons with big guns, the guns are almost an afterthought, with your primary weapon being a shield that you use for various types of attacks. In addition to the attacks, you have a very forgiving parry mechanic that works similarly to that of Cuphead. Certain enemies will shoot projectiles, and the green ones can be parried back at them. I cannot emphasize enough how forgiving this mechanic is, and it feels good every time. Also of note, there are levels involving piloting a mech. The mech moves much slower and focuses on dodging. It almost feels like playing an extremely heavy character in a Dark Souls game. Like the parry, it's very forgiving and feels incredibly satisfying. Another nice thing is the game is honestly pretty easy thus far. I'm playing at the Hurt Me Plenty difficulty, which is the second lowest difficulty out of 4, 6 if you count the 2 difficulty levels that delete your game if you die. I started at the ultra violence level, but I decided I wanted an easier experience, and the game was happy to comply. There are also granular accessibility settings, but I haven't messed with them yet. The only difficulty spike I've had so far was the boss fight at the end of the 4th chapter. It probably took me a dozen or so tries to defeat, which isn't bad for a player like me. Once I realized that I needed to parry the parryable shots and chip away at his armor with my guns, all without getting hit basically at all since there's no minions for me to farm health off of, it only took a few more tries. This is one of those games that if you see a trailer, you'll know whether it's for you. And it's definitely a game for me. Thanks for watching.